I've had several conversations with people at Tier 1 who have asked me, hey, Terrence, what did you learn by stepping away for 3 months, a leave of absence, sabbatical, whatever you want to call it? And, and, and I've learned a lot of things. Instead of having one-off conversations, which I enjoy those, I thought I'd just do it one time here and give you the biggest takeaway. Several of you before or even after have heard me talk about this model that was shared with me about, when you take a long leave of absence sabbatical to really do this right under this model called the 4 R's, or rest, recover, reflect, and refocus. And it was just a really great model for me. And I can say this, for the 3 months that I stepped away, it was the best investment I could have made in my life, my future, for my soul, to really plan what are the next few years, 5, 10 years, 15 years going to look like for me, and just to shut the noise off. It was an amazing experience for me. At the beginning of it, I had actually put a plan together. I had people tell me, hey, you want to go into this with a plan. The worst thing you do is have no plan for this. You'll waste 3 months. And so I did. And as a good Air Force Academy former military guy, I had a good to-do list on this plan. And I sent it out to my network of mentors who had been on sabbatical before. And one of them, a really close mentor of mine, guy I respect, wrote back and said, Terrence, you've got a great plan, but take it from somebody who has been on several sabbaticals. Get rid of your to-do list. I'm like, what? How do I get rid of my to-do list? I got to get some things done. I'm a doer. Then he said, more being, less doing. Get rid of that. You don't want to be shackled to that thing. And so I did. I had it printed out on the bathroom counter for my wife Debbie and I just physically tore it up. And it was the best thing I ever did, to just free my heart from that obligation and just be, and not just be at the cadence of a to-do list. And I did that, but I still have these, what I call these 3 big rocks I wanted to move in those 3 months. And one was take a trip to Europe for 2 weeks with my wife Debbie. We had dreamed of that. Take a mission trip to the Dominican Republic with my youngest son, Zachary, and we did that. And then finish writing a book on my story through the journey through leukemia. And I did that. And it was just a great setup for having some time to think about all of that. I've had several people, and since, then, ask, man, I don't know, or say something like, I don't know if I could do something like that, step away for 3 months. I don't know if that works for me. Don't know if I can fit that in. And I get that. And I may not do it again in my working life. I don't know. It was the right time right now for me to do it. And my response now is that I've termed this thing called micro rest. There are ways that all of us can get rest in a very short period of time if it's very focused and intentional. So I call it micro rest. It might be an hour or two that you have during the day to just shut it all down. No email, no phone, and take a quiet walk. Might be a half a day or a day here and there. Do it on the weekend or some other time where you can just stop and turn it all off and listen to your heart. I think we all have an opportunity to do that in whatever work environment that we're in. And I'll say this, if you live in a place of beauty, and all of us can get to a place of beauty wherever, if it's in the mountains like where I live in Colorado, or by a lake, a river, or a stream, something like that. There's something about being in beauty, in solitude, in quietness, away from city lights and other things and the noise, to just do this right and get micro rest. And so I will encourage all of us, me, this is just as much about me because I don't take advantage of this enough, is take a walk in a place of beauty whenever you can fit it in. It will do something for your heart it will be really good for you. So that's my lesson. Reach out anytime if you want to hear more about my takeaways from the 3 months off. Thanks.